Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Itzik. A few words before we start. My channel just got to 1,000 subscribers, so thank you for your watch, thank you for your support. Also, if you're new to the channel and you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing. So this video is a long-awaited one. Many of you requested it, and now that I have 15,000 kilometers on the bike and I'm going to race for the first time in a few weeks, it's time to do the suspension service video. In this video, we're going to take apart the suspension for the bike. We're going to open it, check the status of the oil, check how much oil was inside for the first place. We're going to talk about the inner components and going to upgrade some of them to a better quality ones. We're going to put everything back and just the clickers and put it on the bike itself. Omer, the Kove mechanics and suspension specialist, is going to walk us every step of the way. This is going to be a great video, not just for us Kove riders, but also to anybody that wants to learn about suspension. So without further ado, let's start. Good morning.
Hey Itzik, what's up?
Finally doing...
We meet again.
Yeah, the suspension service. We're talking about it for a long time. So Omer, suspension specialist, is going to do it. So Omer, what is going to do today?
First of all, we have to say you have a 15,000
kilometers on the bike, yeah.
On the suspension. You know, the bike, we change oil. Suspension is still the same OEM oil from the Chinese.
Right.
So, if I can guess, you will see the oil, bad oil. We'll change the oil we'll change the bushings, and we'll change the oil seals, dust, everything inside will change.
Okay, so now we're going to take off the suspension from the bike.
Whoa! A lot of dirt inside. Works. You take everything out. You don't need to take. People take this off. You don't just leave it like that. Take this one and put it aside. That's it. Put it aside. That's it. This one, pretty easy. 1, 2. Turn it. That's it. Put it aside. Usually you see this one, the dirt behind the guard, you don't see it. So people ask me why sometimes people have a leaking suspension after a service or something, because they ride on the dirt, mud, and it stays behind the guard. You don't see it, it's inside. So when it's dry on the shaft, 1 or 2 times you're going to go full travel on the suspension, the dirt will go inside. So I recommend take this off and just clean it and then get it back after you wash, when you wash your bike. You don't have to do it all the time, but when you know you had a muddy day, you better do it. One of the things in Kove, I noticed that everything is too dry, and sometimes I had some bolts that did not want to go out, so you have to grease the bolts. People use Loctite. It's the worst thing you can do. Use grease and just you'll have a exact tightness. We are going to use a torque meter, but you know, everything is too dry, rusty. I don't like it. I like to use grease. One is loose. Let's see. you see everything it's too tight, almost impossible to take it out because of the kind of triple clamp. Have you ever loosened the clamps?
Nope.
It's one of the reasons also you have to do some, from time to time you have to loosen the bolts of the clamps because it deflects inside. So you have to loose the bolts and let the clamps to get to their place, and then everything will go back naturally and you'll have a smoother ride. Also, when you do that, you have to loosen the bolts of the shaft on the right side when you see it on the right side, because this also moves together with the clamps. It's very important on any dirt bikes. Except you have to. Everything is too tight. You can use WD just to help it go out. Maybe oil is always good. Make everything easier. Let's see. You see, it's better now. After we loosen everything, we knock it a little bit. We're ready. We're going to tear apart the complete shock. And there's a procedure. I do it faster, but while I'm doing it, I will explain how to do it the correct way. I do it the fast way. Don't do that. Because there is some reasons I'll tell you later on. First of all, I make sure everything is without any banging or scratches and stuff. I have a special screwdriver that very easy. 2, 3 banging, it will fly out. You should do that while it's on the bike sometime. And if you want to clean, this is the dust seal. It goes up and down. It scraps the dust down and prevent some dirt to go inside the oil seal. So it looks very clean. You can see inside, it's so clean. You can see the original grease in it. It's good. Anyhow, this is the reason I told you before about the spray, of the silicone spray that you say you use. So all the time you gotta use something like that, and you can leave it like that.
Yeah, the WD-40 silicone.
There is you use the WD silicone?
Yeah, what you told me to buy,
Yeah.
and then I clean it.
Yeah, that's why you don't have any dirt inside, because it's very easy for the dust seal to wipe everything down. When it's stiff, it will go through here. So this is the reason. Anyhow, okay, we take this outside, pretty easy. You can just squeeze it outside, nothing hold it. There is a C-clips. You have to be gentle. It flies out. And everything is the same, like all the suspension is the same. That's it. I use this one here. from here on the edge, and then like that. Don't do that from the middle. Always do it from the edge. This is the first thing I do. Now, there's two methods to do. I can start with this side, and I can start with this side. You can open from here and just take the oil out from here, and you can open from here and separate them, and the oil will spill out. Depends what kind of a suspension it is. Now it's the opposite of what I said before. I can open it from here because you have a bleeder. But because you have a bleeder also, I can take the oil first out. It's the same tools for the showers. Everything is copy showers. I will show you. I have a special jaws here, aluminum jaws that I made against, and every time you want to hold the suspension, hold it in the place where the triple clamp is. Most of the vise has got inside places for pipes, so you can use this is from steel, so it can harm the suspension because it's a tube from aluminum. But what I did here, first of all, I don't hold it too tight. Second of all, I took a disc flap and I grind it and made it smoother against all kind of scratches. But when I need to use something strong, I use it here. When I need something gentle, I go here. Here is gentle. I changed that to aluminum. When it's loosened, it's pretty easy. That's it. Let's see the oil. We said it will be pretty disgusting oil. It will be. Depends on how you ride, but it was clean, everything here, so I don't know, you know. Look at that. Originally it was red. Now it's reddish. It's red with gray, with everything, which is normal, you know.
This is normal.
It's very normal.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, you have a lot of kilometers on it, and it's a brand new suspension. Everything, you know, you gotta break it in because you know everything is the material, the bushings, everything is. What makes people ask me what makes the oil dirty? Because it's closed. How can it be dirty? You have so many mechanisms that moves inside, especially the spring, and the spring is touching the edges inside the pipe. So you have bushings, you have everything is moving millions of times a second. So we took everything out. Now there's two ways. First, we can take this out, but I don't do that. I have this thing, but first of all, we have to loosen the other side. This is what holds your suspension for going apart. This one is holding this one. So, but what I said, never do this with the impact. It's very temptation to do it with impact. It will open. So I don't want to use impact, because when I use impact here, it loosens something else inside. I will show you later on. So I do this by hand, first of all, and that's it. I loosen it up. I can use the impact now, but you don't have to. when you open, don't use an impact because it releases everything inside. There's a knot on the underside, so I'll show you later. But because I'm opening, now I use this hole here. That's it. Bye, אחי. בהצלחה. That's it. That's it. I have this special tool. You have to have it also. You don't have to use this tool. I have it, so easier for me. But you can do it by hand. Squeeze it. On the Kove 450 suspension, the spring is pretty stiff on the beginning. It's people complain that it's got that's it. You see, it holds now. Basically, this is a knot. It's a knot. You use a 17 wrench, and the same one here, 21, 17. You have a place to hold here. Okay. You can use an impact. You can use your hands, whatever. That's it. Now I release it again, and then it will go inside, and now the two edges are disconnected. Now I can take this thing out completely, and this is why people call this suspension twin chamber. People ask me, what is twin chamber? One chamber is the outside oil that we took off. We peel it off. This is the two-chamber suspension. One chamber, inner chamber, outer chamber. Two chambers. You have here oil, and you have inside this chamber closed cartridge. This is closed. There is oil inside, and it's closed. There is nothing that goes out. You have to take all the parts out, and if you're not sure how to get it back, you can see the video, but this is the inner rod that I'll show you what it does. This is what holds the spring. We will see later on. You see this has got a D-shape rod. It's a remote rod. When you do the clickers, you have the rebound clickers on the bottom of the suspension. You see this D-shape, it goes in, and when you are clicking here, it turns something inside that change the amount of rebound you have. If you want a fast rebound, you open it. It's just a bolt. It's a needle. You want a slow rebound, you going the right side. It's just a water tap. Close and open. Now we're going to take everything, because this is the difference between Shawa's and this Chinese suspension, which is pretty good. The tolerance it's like in the Shawa's. I hate it. It's hard to take everything out. You have to heat it here. But let's see if I can take it out without heating it. KYBs, WPs, pretty easy to separate. Now we separate by, you see? This is the spring, we're going to clean it. See what's happened? It's stuck inside, it doesn't go out. So, the easy way is just to heat it, because we are going to change the bushing anyhow. What I did now is it ruins the bushings inside. You'll see. I'll show you why. You don't need much. But the way see, it's a no. So what basically happens? First, the oil seal sticks, but the main reason in the showers and this U-Haul suspension, you see what happened here. When I pull everything out, this is what happened. Tuck, like that. What happened? This one wants to go above this one. Instead of this one should push this out. This stays in, okay? This stays in. And this one inside here. But when I do like that, it swallows this one. And it's hard to get out. Different suspension, different tolerances. It doesn't happen. This one is thicker. It just pushes easy outside. But nothing to do about that. We're going to use better bushings. You see this bushing also, and you see the Teflon here. This Teflon is dead. I have to change the bushing. I use a good bushing. See, one inner bushing, outer bushing. It's all bad. This is what makes your suspension go smooth. Good bushing. This one we keep. Oil seal, dust seal, we're going to take out. We're going to throw them to the garbage. And now we have to clean everything and prepare it to assembling. I don't know what kind of a machine you have or the material you have. You can use, I don't know, some cleaning machine. I always recommend replace the bushing, oil seal and dust seal.
Okay.
It's not expensive. Use high quality, don't use low quality. It's very important. Good quality of oil seal and dust seal. You can choose, there's a lot. It's like a Shawaz, it goes on Hondas. All the dirt bikes that have a 49mm suspension, 49mm is a Shawaz. There's no other brand 49. So when you look on the net, you can just look for 49 Shawaz, oil seal, dust seal, and bushing kit.
If somebody like me, do a sport rider, do adventure and stuff, sometime race,
Like you,
15,000 kilometers is a good, or maybe I have to come before it.
If you have now 15,000, I would do on 10,000.
In 10,000.
Yeah, but you see the oil.
Yeah.
You don't want to get to this situation. I would go on 10,000.
Okay.
At least.
Yeah.
At least. It depends. But when you use high quality parts, you get more mileage on the parts. Okay, basically I clean everything. It's very important to clean this side because then we're going to use the nut from here, the rebound adjuster from here. So I have to make sure use brush, use everything, make everything clean. Very important. When you work on suspension, you have to be on the clean side of the scale. That's it. I hang it here to dry. My best friend is a
Brake cleaner.
brake cleaner. Brake cleaner takes everything out, all the oily, everything, and makes everything dry faster. All the suspension guys in the world use this one. That's it. you see the springs, how dirty you see? It's all from the springs. When you rub metal against aluminum, this is what's happening. This is why all the pro guys use special coating and stuff on suspension. You know, everyone asks me what's the difference between a factory suspension and a regular suspension. Mostly coatings, materials. Now we are going to open the inner chamber. Inner chamber, we are going to have a little lesson on an inner chamber. There's all kind of ways to open it. Oh, I need the other vise. I need to. Don't squeeze it. I just put it here, squeeze a little bit. That's it. I don't need it to be. Don't do anything too tight. There's two ways. You can use this one. I don't know if you have that's this tool, but you can use if you're a homey guy. You can use I think it's 17 wrench. Yeah, it's not 19, 17. Where is my 17? You can use 17. You can use either I think 15 maybe. This is not like the shower. It looks like shower, but it's not the same. Try to hold it. If it's going to, okay, leave it alone. Use this one. See, this is why I don't. Why this is the reason why I don't tight this vise, because I know I just need the vise to hold it like that. You see? Wait a minute. Let's open it. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Once I release it, I don't need it anymore. Should never tight this thing. When we are going to put everything together, I'll show you a correct way to make it easy to open in the future. That's it. It won't go out. This is when you feel you get to the end, nothing happens. That's it. There's a vacuum inside that won't let you to get it out. So to get it out, you can try with your hands. It's pretty hard. I pushes this one. Oh, by the way, I want to open everything. So take this knot. See the way it goes. This knot out. And now it will be easier. And I push everything inside. That's it. Everything is. Now it's easier to clean because we don't have the rod. This is the rebound rod we talked about. This is the rebound valve. It's too complicated now to explain. It's too long. There's a lot of mysterious ways how it works. But basically, it's like all the suspension people do when they tell you about revalving. This exploding word. This word is to revalve everything here. It's a valve. It's a rebound valve. You can change according to the rider, whatever you like to do. You like this suspension, so this is the reason I'm not going to touch it. Just going to clean everything, make sure everything is all tight and good. That's it. We're going to clean this. This is the compression valve, the one we took out from here. The compression valve, you see this free piston? They call it free piston because she doesn't attach to nothing. It's just free. She goes up and down according to your suspension goes in, the piston goes up. Okay, this is the compression valve. This is the oil goes from here to here and pushes the piston against the spring. So as much as the spring is harder, you have a stiffer suspension. We want this small bumps. When you have small bumps, let's say this long of travel, this moves like this, small choppy bumps. So if you have smooth spring, you'll have very smooth
choppy bumps, but then you can lose the full travel will get from here to here. So my hand cannot do that. That's it. We're going to clean everything and then we're going to reassemble. What you do when you're adjusting the rebound, this one spins inside. There is a needle here that moves from here. It's a bypass. Instead of the oil going through this valve, it's going bypass the valve inside, going from here to here and from here to here. It's all open. Dust seal. Oil seal. Bushings. Your best friend on assembly is a grease. Choose yourself a grease. I have my grease. You can buy a suspension grease. We can talk about it all day. But as thinner as the grease is the best for the suspension. Here you have a small oil seal inside. Inside you have an oil seal. So now we are going, after I checked everything it's okay here, I'm going to reassemble it and pushes in. This threads is going to go on the oil seal and they are sharp thread. I don't want them to damage the seal, so I use grease. Good amount of grease, doesn't matter. It will mix on the oil a little bit. It's not a big deal. Squeeze it in. Great. Now it went in with the grease. It's good for the seal inside. Now I can use this bag. Grease is always good. I use K-Tech. They have good quality. It's made in NOK and OK. They make the best seals, I think. I use some grease inside. In some suspension, like the Shawas and other, I always use outside, even though it will smear it out, but at least it'll be easier to take it off later on.
This will do a change, right? Using these parts?
Of course, you will feel it right away. Better oil, smoother bushings, smoother seals. Definitely.
Yeah.
I choose the oil. Basically the oil, there's a lot of viscosity of oils. You see 2.5, there is 5, there is 4, there is all kind. You should choose the viscosity by the way the suspension worked before and the changes you want to do. You can ask the client things. It also will improve. Let's say, is there a SQ? Is there anything you would like to change a little bit in your suspension, on the feeling you feel on the road or on the off-road, on the whatever? What there's things you feel that not so comfortable?
I only felt that the suspension could be better only when I did hard enduro, very slow riding on big rocks. I was very tired after a short period, maybe only then. I love the suspension.
Okay.
That's the only thing that I thought maybe the suspension will be.
So because
be better.
because you do a variety of the main problem is with the suspension to adjust to some, doesn't matter who, is when a guy doing a variety of terrain, you know.
Yeah, like me.
So one day you are on a dunes, and one day you are in a first, second gear on a hard rocks and hard enduro. Which the hard enduro you do is not a hard enduro like enduro bike, but so we want to be in the middle, you know, universal suspension. So
You
I
want to
would
tweak
do
it
the original
for the
oil.
average dual sporter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So the original suspension is the viscosity is 5 double. So now I'm thinking what will be better for you. I think that will solve and be better for variety is using 4W, which is a small different than 5, but it's a big different in what you'll feel, and it's not exactly 1, you know, between 4 and 5.
So it make it a little bit softer.
It's a thinner oil. It will be small choopy bumps. It will be easier for the oil to go from one side to another, which the oil go from one side to another. Thinner, but not thinner enough for to be soft, too soft. When you have a hard impact is when you're going above, you know, 80 kilometers an hour, 100. On the desert, you're going 120, and then you have ditches. This is when you need your suspension, but this is the amount of oil we are going to use on the outer chamber. Now we are going to talk about the inner chamber. It's different.
So we have
The inner
two
chamber-
kinds of oil, one for the inner and
You
one
can
for the
use-
outer.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
use the same oil, but you can do some things if you know what it does. I'll show you. The inner chamber, the thing that works on the small trippy bumps, on the whole travel and everything, but it has help. The inner chamber has got his brother is the outer chamber that helps him to prevent bottoming. It's the amount of oil. There is no hydraulics outside. The only hydraulics there is outside that we will going to show you. The only hydraulics, this is the inner chamber, let's say, okay? The inner chamber. It sits outside. Imagine there is oil here. Now we are going to pour inside, not here. Here there is an oil. Outer chamber will be oil here. About 350 cc oil. It will be here. And on the bottom there is a cone. That you see this blue one, they call it bottoming ring. This is a bottoming ring. It goes down when you pull. If you bottoming your suspension, this is what's happened. Imagine you have a cone full of oil inside. Now it needs to go in. It reaches to the oil. Now the cone is full of oil. Reaches, and then the only hydraulic thing that's happened right now is this cone, this blue cone, trying to go inside this bucket full of oil. So it squeezed the oil outside, and it's hydraulic stop. It stop the rod from going down, and it goes and it slows your impact. If it was empty, you will feel it. We don't want to feel it. Some bikes has got trouble inside, and they tell me that they hear some knocking when they bottom it. This is the noise you hear. So you need to have oil inside, and it holds you down, prevent knocking, and although there is and another thing, you have Although it's doesn't matter what kind. So you can use different oil here. You know, you can use thicker oil, and you can use and the other thing is the amount of oil that is going to be here. You squeeze air. If you put oil until here, so you have air from here to here. You squeeze the air. I'll show you. So I'm using 4W inside. I think it's good. Basically, the oil should be until here. If you're not sure, you can do like that. The oil should be until here, pretty much. But anyhow, we will take the extra oil and we take the bubbles out and we'll do all the, let's see. I'll do that and you'll see. Without talking. I'm pumping the rod up and down and I can hear the bubbles goes. And I'm going to do this several times until I don't hear bubbles. Even if there is a little bit bubbles, I'm going to leave it like that all the way down. Leave it like that. Check. There's many bubbles. I don't think you can see it. There's many bubbles inside. I let it sit for a while.
I can see it.
And basically, if you go by the manual, you should wait half an hour. Yeah, but I don't think someone
Actually does it.
yeah. Oh yeah, it went up. That's called. A lot of people have all kind of do like that. I can see people do like that, which is okay. I can see people who warm everything and the heat, which maybe everything helps, but we're not there. Yep. So I think the oil is somewhere here, but grease. Remember, grease. All anodized parts, aluminum anodized, I recommend use grease because they intend to lock on each other. So I use grease, then it will be easier at the future to open it. That's it. I throw it in, let it settle down, pushes inside, push it hard. I can feel the pressure. I don't see all the bubbles went. I feel the first thread and then I can keep on going. I heard and I felt all the oil and bubbles went above the valve. Above the valve. Now I'm going to tighten it, not too much. You will see. People intend to over tighten it, which is not good. Be gentle with your suspension. Remember, your best friend is grease. I hold it with my hand, squeeze it a little bit with my hand, that's it. I don't need any tools and no wrenches and nothing, that's it. Now, if you want to see if you have enough oil and you don't have air inside, first of all, see, I can feel if there is a pressure. Here, look at that. I push it in, it goes all the way back. I don't need to help him. Now I'm going to take all the bubbles out or the air out. I hold everything and I squeeze it all the way. You see there is a holes here for getting to the oil and air goes out. I push all the way, almost all the way. I don't want on the way, I want to leave some pressure, you see? about this height. That's it. Great. Let the oil, see, this is the extra oil that I poured inside. That's it. You can use, if you want to take everything out, which it doesn't really matter. That's it. The inner chamber is ready. Now we're going to put everything together. Dust seal first. Here there is a sharp edges, right? You should use seal. Forgot the name of it, doesn't matter. I don't have the right size right now here. I lost the 49. This is a different size. Anyhow, and you guys probably don't have it in your house, but I don't know if you'll do it in your house. You better go to Suspension Guy anyhow. I use tape, electric tape. I use it only on the sharp edge like that.
So this is a way to do it
It's a way
without
to do
the
it
proper
without
tools.
the proper tool.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's it. It prevents of you know.
It prevents the
scratching.
dust seal from scratches.
Yeah, and damage. You don't want to damage your dust seal. That's it. We passed it pretty easy with the grease and everything. Now we have the oil seal. Also, you see I do it like that, not like that. You squeeze it in. That's it. Pretty easy. Now we need to we can take the tape out. That's it. Now, bushings. First ring, outer bushing, inner bushing. Do not open it too much with your hand, it's not good. The minimum you can do, the best it will be for the bushing. That's it. Everything is all greased up. See, this ring is for knocking the bushing in. You have to have this tool. Seal driver, bushing driver, whatever. 49 millimeter. 1, 2, 3. Inside. Usually you should do the bushing first, but I know they go in pretty easily. So. Now the seal is inside his house. Now I'm going to take this ring, squeeze it in. You can do with this if you want, but I can hear the click. I know it's inside his groove. There's a groove, should be inside. This one you do with your hand. You don't have to, but if it goes easily with your hand, that's it. You can use this if you want. Usually I do it. You can do it like that. Now everything is smooth. You see, do not confuse. There is a mark here. There is a place for the circlip here. You see, do not put it like that. There's a place for the circlip. I use this one, this ring, and I can see it goes up the circlip. Now, look at that. What they have to improve in this kind of suspension. You see, you can move your circlip. It's a preload. This bike has got too much preload anyhow. So if you are open the suspension, so on the way, just move this circlip, you see? I can open it and I move it to the other groove. See? It makes the preload It's only 2 millimeter, but it's enough. Then use this ring, doesn't really matter. You put this ring inside, and then you have the spring supporter, or whatever you call it, support the spring.
So when you move 2 millimeters to the left,
It's not to the left, up.
up,
It's up.
up here,
Yes.
what change that will be?
The preload of the spring. This is the spring. It leans. The spring leans on that one, and the lower side sits in the lower leg of the suspension. You can you change the height of the supporter. If it will be here, the spring will be tighter. It's exact like the rear spring that you have the nuts to adjust the preload. It's just a preload. It's a mechanical preload. Preload. You release a little bit of preload from the front because you have too much preload in the front anyhow in this bike. Too
So
stiff
it
on the-
make it less
less tight
less tight. Okay.
at the beginning.
Softer.
Softer at the beginning of the stroke.
Okay.
Only at the beginning of the stroke, which is good. Because people complain, and I've seen some articles, there's too much preload on the front spring. So it's better, it's not too much, this 2 millimeter.
Yeah.
But this is what you have. Make sure the knot is all the way in. That's it. You can use this one now, but it will be easier to do it later on. I throw the spring in. You see? That's it, it's stuck. This is where it stops. You see, there's a spring now. So this is why we change the preload. I close it, not all the way, just for a while that I can work on the suspension. I take it out of the vise. Put it here, be careful, but not everyone's got it. I use this, my tool. You can build yourself a tool, pretty simple. I have all kinds of tools like that. From aluminum it's better. This one, don't forget you have this D shape. You have to make sure, you see, it did not go inside. I can fit up. Now it,
Twist it. Turn it.
Yep. Make sure everything is clean. Please use grease. I ask you again. Use grease here on the O-ring on the thread. Won't do any damage. Don't worry. Grease is good. Also, there's a D shape. You have to make sure that you are all right inside. Now, while I'm turning it now clockwise, I also feel I turn the D shape. So sometimes what I do, I take a screwdriver and I open together. You don't have to do this, but you can feel the click. I can feel the clicks. I just want to make sure I do not over tight the clickers.
We will adjust
Make
the
sure-
clickers after that.
Yeah, we're going to adjust it. We just want to make sure they are free now.
Yeah, okay.
I went all the way in, and there is a 1 millimeter, you see, gap. You have to make sure that I went all the way in. There's nothing for me to turn here. I just need now to take this nut up. Some people they think if the nut will be here, this is why I told you before, make sure the nut is all the way down before you do that. If the nut is all the way down, this is a sign, this 1 millimeter is a sign that we are in the right place. I took this all the way down and the nut all the way down. Now I'm going to tight. I know my impact. If you don't know your impact, do not use it. You can use a torque meter. You can choose your torque. You can see your torque in the manual. I have my feeling and I know my torque here. Do not over tight it. Use Newton meter. Grease everything. Now I'm pushing it back. That's it. That's it. I think this is a 25 Newton meter. I'm not sure, but I have a list of everything there, but I can't remember it. But you can always go inside the manual. And if you don't find from Kove, you can find it from Honda. It's a Showa 49 millimeter. It's all the same. Now we need to choose how much oil to use. In your suspension, I use the outside. I use 5.
So 4 in the inside.
For the inside and outside, you can use 5 or 7.5 even. It doesn't really matter because, as we talked before, the only thing is the lower cone. The lower cone is the bottoming cone. If you have bottoming, when you have something big, you bottom. Sometimes the suspension go all the way down. So you have to make sure you don't have metal on metal noise. You need bottoming, and also we are going to check the height of the air. We have an air gap, okay? If the oil is until here, so you have an air gap. It's hard to squeeze an air, Air is a spring. You have 2 springs here. One is the spring, and one is the gap, the air gap. Air is a spring. I'm going to use because you are an average rider. You are,
And I'm proud of it, yeah. Average rider that wants to race.
Yeah, yeah, but I have to make sure you don't have too harsh suspension, and not too soft also, but you better be on the soft side.
Average dual sport rider.
I use 350.
350.
Give or take 2 from here, doesn't really matter. 250. You're going to ride the bike and you are going to see, and then let me know if you need any changes, and then I'll know maybe to change the height. Sometimes you can take some oil off. Use grease also here. It's very good. All right. I'm going to tighten it right now. Not too tight. One is ready.
Okay.
Now, just for the heck of it, we will pour the oil, the old oil, and we'll see how much it is.
Nice.
Usually it's not the exact amount it was, but just I'm hungry.
Okay, so now we're doing the second one, which is really faster. If Omer will think about something new to say, I will add it during the video. This one will be faster.
Yeah.
Same procedure of the first one.
You have to heat it where the oil seal sits, not the bushing. The problem is the seal, not bushing. All right, it's easier now. Now the oil is inside. Let's see how much oil will go out from the OEM suspension. So let's say it's almost 300. So let's say 300 because there is, I think my guess is 320. So 350 maybe will be. Did you had any bottoming issues?
No.
You didn't have any bottoming issues? Okay. If you have no bottoming issues, so 350 for you, it's too stiff.
Too stiff?
Yeah. We need to, I would do for you, I would do even 300.
Really?
Uh-huh.
So we need to open the
You
first.
don't bottom.
No, I don't
Well,
bottom.
and bottoming is okay.
So we need to open and reduce the
Yeah, the
amount
other
of
one we will take the 50cc out. And you're going to ride like that. 300 will be great. And you can always pour some more from the upper side. If you want, you can take the cap and pour some more. See, oh, this is why I said there's at least 300. Some grease, even on the outside. First you need to put, let's do it by the book. First use the bushing first. This ring specially made to push evenly the bushing. You can hear the noise and that's it. It's all the way in. Now you use the oil seal. That's it. I think it's inside all the way in. Yep. You can see the groove inside. Take C-clips, push it in, push it, and hear the click. Click. That's it. Put this one. High quality seals, and it's easy to squeeze them in. There's a lot of aftermarket not good. You have to be careful. So we decided to use 300. You'll have lighter feeling, not lighter, softer feeling on the upper stroke.
So we are
I
using
don't think
300 because we saw that we had 320
Yeah.
on the original.
And the suspension is too stiff, I think, for your kind of riding.
So because I'm a dual sport rider that does a variety of things, we
Yeah.
we
It's not a
talk
big
about
deal. It's
yeah
only 20
in the
cc, I
middle,
think.
not
Yeah.
for not harder, not softer.
I use a lot of bikes. I use 300cc,
Okay.
and I barely hear any complaints.
So we
Unless it's
are
a-
using
it's a
300
pro
on the
riding.
second one, and we need to remove 50
Yeah.
on the first one.
I give it a smoke squeeze. That's it. Ready. Oh. Now I can feel too much rebound because we haven't adjusted the suspension yet, the clickers yet. Now I'm going to use. We will start from the middle, 12 and 12. You start riding with this one, 12 and 12.
This is
the
the what we had before, or Because I know you tweak it a little bit when I got the bike.
Yes, but
softer.
I don't remember, and now it's totally different. Doesn't matter, different oil.
So we're going to use
different amount of
12.
oil. 12, all the way in, and then you open 12 also. And now I'm all the way in, never squeeze.
Wait. All the way in is to the
All
right.
the way in, yeah, in, like every bolt, in. And now I'm going to open 12 clicks, all right? And never tighten it. There's some people who think they should tighten it. There's a small rubber on the end. Do not do that. One, that's it. I went to the end. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So this one,
12 rebound.
rebound, okay?
Fast rebound.
And on the
All the
other
way
side,
in. All the way in.
all the way to the right.
All the way to the right. Open 12 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12.
And this one,
No, 11, 12.
do
11, 12.
this one does the
Compression.
compression. So now we are going to open the first one and remove 50 cc
Yeah.
to match it to the other one. So we open it.
Wait. I don't have 50. It's not accurate.
This is 100.
I know, I don't
Ah.
have 50.
So you
Yeah, it's
you take out.
Yeah, I take 100 and now it'll be easier for me. It's not so accurate, but as I said before, a few here, a few there, doesn't really matter. Nobody will feel a different. Yeah, that's it. And the clickers, now we have to do clickers. There's a jet that oil goes through here, from here to here. There's a passage of oil. You have a needle that sits here. The clicks you do makes the needle go up and down. All right. So all the way in, like we said, all the way in, you plug the passage of the oil. All right? Now you starting to pull out 12 as we did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, let's say 12. It's still around here, so it's here. Then 15, 18, 21, 22. It's you know, there's no needle, but there's clicks.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. The clicks is, and people think there's a difference, and they start messing with their mind. Yeah, I ride on 24 clicks. Oh no, I ride on 20 clicks. It's better. Bullshit. Only the
first ones
the first ones are the most
important. Make an impact.
Yeah, exactly. If you're going fast, I mean fast, not like you going. You are a fast rider. If you're going fast riding today, desert, wide opens, go on fast rebound. Go on faster rebound.
Faster means
Faster, open more.
open more.
Yeah, we want to suspension go back faster because you are hitting obstacles fast. So you want the suspension to come back to the ground fast. Remember this. You're going fast on a track. You have many rocks. You have hard terrain, and you're going 100 kilometers an hour. You want the rebound to be fast. You want the suspension to go fast. If it's too slow, you will have head shake. You will have a lot of head shakes. So to prevent head shake, fast rebound. If you're going on sand dunes, you're going on dunes, deep dunes,
Yeah.
you're going on full compression in. Don't mess with 9, 4, 5 clicks, all the way in.
So when I'm going to race in about 2 weeks, 12 will be okay.
But the race is it's
On
not
dunes.
Only dunes.
Only
Only
dunes.
dunes. Go. You can go all the way in. Yeah.
You're gonna grease the bolts.
Yeah, I take all the bolts out.
We talked about it when we started that the bolts are dry, and now we are greasing it. So it will be better when we take it out.
You can use
tweak it.
Yeah, you can use regular oil, grease, or I use copper grease. I like copper grease. This is what it's made for. To long ones, they are lower clamps. Short ones, upper. We are going to tighten the clamps now. You better use a torque meter and adjust it by the book. But this manual, I tried all kind of. I looked at it. It don't go by the menu, by the manual. I don't know why they are giving big numbers there, and I think this is one of the reasons there is a lot of deflection somewhere. I use between 17 and 20 up. 17 Newton meter and 20 up. Let's go by 20. It's bigger bikes. And the lower, I would go 15, 17 top. So we have the right side now. Bashani, you see, this is, they go very steep inside. You can, some go freely, some go hard. So I prefer take one bolt out. Screwdriver. It will help you stick it in. Take a screwdriver, just bang it in, leave it like that. Now, it'll be easier. See? You should see where to locate your air bleeder. You should put it in a place that you can reach with your hand and won't interrupt with all cables and stuff. Okay, let's use the first. Let's put it on the first groove.
So you get until the first groove here.
Yeah,
This is the height that need to be here.
you can choose, but it's the average height. It depends. It makes the bike shorter and longer and steeper steering. If you go on if you go on the deserts, fast riding, you can go take them down all the way. Now we can see they're both the same height. We can see the groove here. You can see the groove here. A little bit. Much better. Here it's about 20. Now that's it.
cleaner. Make sure it's clean. We have a groove that you have to be inside the groove, like that. That's it. The other side is very, very, very important. And right now I tighten the shaft. When you tighten the shaft, the other side, take with him the shock. Now the shock is like that. You have to bring the shock leg back. So I open it. You see how it jumped out? You can see in the video later on. You have to be on the loosened side, that it moves. See, it moves. It's not stuck. So you have to open the jaw. Jaws like this. Now it doesn't move, but this is the place I want it to be. Now I can tighten the bolt. Not before. I also 20. You have to understand, everything is over tightening with a Chinese bike. You have to be careful. So soft and, you know, lushness. That's the way it should work.
So Omer, thank you very much. This is one of your best videos until now. I learned a lot about the suspension. So thank you again. And everybody, if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Cheers.